bucket back there. I was washing my car yesterday and I ended up leaving that bucket back there with the seats down, man. Anywho, so today, guys, we're going to be talking about 15 things that every man should know by the age of 40. So this is going to be a little bit different, live stream than what we're normally used to, man. Y'all know normally I'm either in the studio or on the inside. Today, we're outside, man. We're actually in Shelby, North Carolina, I believe, right now, man. Your boy's doing some traveling. We're doing some moving around, man. Some moving and shaking and whatnot. Getting some stuff done on the back end. But I figured I would go ahead and go live, man. I'm going to be a little bit busier later on. So let's go ahead and knock it out, man. So we're going to be jumping into a video that, if you guys don't know, Jeff, the Style OG, is basically just going to be giving us some knowledge and everything behind this, man. So Jeff is actually a friend, was a friend of Kevin Samuels, one of his close buddies, man, or whatever, man. They conversed and talked a lot, man, early on, and I figure I got another, what's the name, I'm about to hit up over here, but I figure I will go ahead and actually get into some of his videos, because I actually stumbled on the Style OG's page before I stumbled on Kevin Samuels, which is crazy, right? Because Kevin Samuels, I want to say has a little bit more subscribers or whatnot, but yeah, I actually stumbled upon Jeff, the Style OG. I'm just like, yo, this dude kind of put me in the mind of some people that I know, man. So he's actually like super relatable. I'm not going to be able to show the video, but you guys actually be able to hear it from the car. All right, so without further ado, let's get into it, man.
40. If you're new to the channel, we release a new video every day at 4 p.m. Eastern, discussing various men's lifestyle topics such as style, and dating. I invite you to subscribe, tap the notification bell, and join us. And to my returning friends, like Derek Jones over in London, salute. Now, of course, when we're talking about things that every guy needs or should have, those can be very relative terms. It can vary from guy to guy, what type of guy you are, and where you happen to be in life's journey. But I do think there are some universal things that all of us men should have. And that's what I want to talk about in today's video. Today's video,
and I'm gonna be honest with you guys. I'm gonna tell you if I do have these things or if I don't, and if I plan on getting them, or I'm just gonna be with no, I'm good. Is that out?
15 things every guy should have that will improve your quality of life, help you get things done, and just bring a little bit more joy and happiness to your life. So without any further delay, let's get into my list of the 15 things every guy should have by the age of 40. And by the way, just because you haven't reached 40 doesn't mean you shouldn't already have a lot of these things. First up on that list, I think every guy by the age of 40 should have a watch that means something to him. Now, this can be a vintage watch, it can be an expensive watch.
Now, I actually do have two watches. One in which my brother actually got me, I can't remember if it was for Christmas or for my birthday. It might be for Christmas. But yeah, that's actually a watch that I honestly do value. It's it's an expensive watch. I can't remember the exact name of it because I'm actually not a watch guy. Most of the time, man, I got on my doggone little, fitness tracker or whatever, man, and but I do own a watch that I really do value.
It can be a watch passed down to you. I think a watch that means something to you is a great thing to have. Take, for example, my Mont Blanc time walk. This means a lot to me. It was the first watch I ever bought that cost more than $100 or $200. About 15 years ago or more, when I started making some decent money, I took my time and found the watch I really wanted. I bought other watches since then, some nicer, some not as nice, but this one always will have value to me, sentimental and otherwise. I definitely think it's a great thing to have a watch that means something to you by the age of 40. Next up on our list of things guys should have by 40, of course, this is a style change. So this one you should have seen coming. You should have at least one go-to killer tailored suit. Now, what color it is up to you. You want to go with a gray or a navy?
So, I'm gonna be honest with you guys. I do have a tailor suit. I wouldn't necessarily call it my go-to because I technically only have one tailor suit. Technically, you know, I definitely want to get some more. I'm gonna have one very very soon, man. We're gonna probably get one for my birthday, man. Try it out, test it out, or whatever, just to see. But yeah, right now I kind of got one as like a default. You know what I mean?
Blue to be on the safe side. And I really don't want to hear anything about, I don't go anywhere that I need to wear a suit. By the age of 40, I hope you're going places. But of course, life isn't always about dressing up. We're men. We got to work sometimes. That's why I definitely think you got to have a great pair of work boots. And I'm not talking about work boots you just bought for the style, like I did with these Red Wings. I'm talking about work boots you actually work and beat up use. There's so many situations.
So as of right now, no, I do not have any work boots, but with me being in this construction class, I will be getting a pair of work boots really, really soon. And they will probably just sit in the car and be ready for whenever I need them. But yeah, pair of work boots, and then I don't know, man. I feel like we need some. I got a pair of running shoes, so we good.
To find, you need a pair of work boots. Whether it's shoveling snow, whether it's changing your oil, or like I've had to do many times in these boots, helping a friend to move. A good, high-quality, durable work boot is a must for any guy, especially by the time you're 40. And since we're talking about working, the next thing you definitely need to have, every guy, no matter what their age is, needs a toolbox. Every man worth his salt should be able to fix a few things. How are you going to be able to do it without the proper tools? Now, I don't think you need...
As of right now, I don't necessarily have a toolbox. I have tools. Like I got a drill, I have, you know, nails and all those different things, but I don't necessarily have like a box. And a tape measure, those are some things that I need to get.
Everything at Home Depot, just a few things. I suggest you at least have a pair of pliers, a hammer, a level, flat tip and Phillips screwdriver, a tape measure, and a
Damn. Don't have a again, a tape measure. I don't believe I have a hammer. There's a lot of stuff that I'm missing, obviously. I'm gonna get it. I'm definitely gonna get that.
Drill.
I need
you have those things, you're pretty prepared for almost anything that comes your way. Make sure you have a toolbox. Now, not only do I think every guy should be prepared for any work type situation that pops up, you also should be prepared for an adventure. That's why I always suggest you have a pack overnight bag. You never know when a spontaneous trip might come up. A romantic getaway with that special someone, an impromptu vacation, or a trip with a buddy. A man should be prepared for these situations.
I'm going to get a bag. I'm going to get a nice bag, because he call it a overnight bag or whatever, man. I'll call it my my emergency bag. But get a nice bag, maybe have like a suit, some nice dress shoes in there, a little workout. You know what I'm saying? Just pretty much ready for whatever, man. You know what I'm saying? Just in case. Maybe even throw some clippers in there, some frames, socks, drawers. You know what I'm saying? Just the basic necessities, man, and have that thing put up again for those emergency trips or those emergency reasons or whatever. I'm gonna get it.
This packed weekend bag stays in my closet. If I have a chance for an out of the blue trip or a fun time, I'm ready to go. Speaking of adventures, one of the things you definitely want to have by the age of 40 is a passport, preferably a well-used one. Life isn't just lived in your hometown.
I am going to get my passport. Matter of fact, I'll tell you what, for my birthday, we're gonna go ahead and fill it out, and then we'll ship that thing out afterward, man. Or we'll schedule an appointment or whatever. We're going to at least send off that stuff for the passport this month, July. All right, that's on my list of things to do. All right, apologies, guys. Yeah, we kind of went out, but yeah, we will be getting a overnight bag.
Your home state or even your home country.
Get out,
You gotta
get
get
that
out,
overnight
see
bag,
the world.
man.
A well-rounded man is a travel man. And of course, you're not going to be able to go out and see the world unless you have a passport. The more well used, the better. A man who expands his horizons by traveling the world is a well-rounded, educated, and cultured man. Next up on our list, I think every guy by the age of 40 should have a paper journal. To me, there's just something about writing things down. Not putting them in your phone, not typing them into a computer. Write them down on paper.
I don't have a
whether it's your latest idea or a way to capture your most recent memory. To me, a paper journal is a must. And there's a certain charm in knowing your grandkids one day are going to discover this journal and see all the exciting things that grandfather did. Speaking of the written word, brings us to the next thing I suggest you have by the age of 40. That's a book collection. Now, one of the things you may or may not know about me, I'm a voracious reader. And to be honest with you, it's helped me acquire so much knowledge. I went through a lot of books, but I don't have a book collection. Reading to give me a well-rounded wealth of knowledge that sometimes you get through osmosis just by reading. Reading expands your vocabulary. It helps you learn from the experience of other people, whether it's fiction or non-fiction. Right. The type of books are up to you. A couple of my favorites, Style and the Man and Jay-Z Decoded. Very different, but I learned from both. A mature, classic, and well-rounded guy.
Appreciate it, man. Thanks for the like. I appreciate it.
Recently, and for no reason at all, I asked Mint Mobile's legal team if big wireless companies are allowed to raise prices.
Amazon Classic brings us to our next pick on the list. Definitely think by the age of 40, you should have a pair of 2 of classic sunglasses. Great pair of sunglasses never go out of style, and like I always say, every guy just looks a little bit cooler with a pair of shades. But of course, you want to pick a pair of shades that fits your shape. Whether it's a pair of aviators, whether a pair of wayfarers, it's going to vary from guy to guy.
I do miss my audio, man. My audio here.
What sunglass shape fits your face? I got a video I did a while back telling you how to pick the right sunglasses for your face shape. I'll leave a link in the description. Speaking of classic style, brings us to the next item on the list. Earlier we talked about having that well-tailored suit. Every guy by the age of 40 definitely should have a tuxedo. Now, like I said earlier, from you guys who say I don't wear a suit,
I have a tuxedo, man.
By the age of 40, you should be going somewhere 2 or 3 times a year that you wear a tuxedo. And there's nothing that looks worse on a guy than a rented tuxedo. And it's not a great investment. You can easily find a nice tuxedo, a classic style, for around $500 to wear for decades. Now, of course, that depends on whether your weight fluctuates too much. That's another story. But whether you got to go to an office party, a holiday party, a wedding, or a banquet, there's a lot of places you should be going by the age of 40, but you have to wear a black tie. Please don't invest in a nice tuxedo. Now, recently I did a video on the 10 essentials every guy needs in his kitchen. And there's one item on that list that I think every guy definitely should have, especially by the age of 40. You definitely want to have a cast iron skillet. Cast iron skillet is just your do-it-all.
I do not have a cast iron skillet. I don't.
You can cook almost anything in it, from meat to eggs and everything in between. And it's going to last you forever. It's an indispensable essential in the kitchen.
I swear my grandma, that thing was truth, boy.
Now, one of the things about getting older as we get to 40 and beyond, there's going to be times that are cause for celebration. That's why I would suggest you have a great expensive bottle of booze to celebrate life's great adventure. Now, whether you're a Scotch guy, bourbon guy, or champagne guy, you want to have
I don't drink. I don't really know how I feel about having drinks and stuff in my household, man. Again, I don't drink.
Grab something that you know. Man, when this happens,
I ain't even gonna say most of the people. Nobody that I hang out with drinks.
Bottle of booze waiting for that big event. We're talking about that celebratory bottle of alcohol or your everyday bottle of wine. Please make sure you have some quality wine glass. Please don't let me see you pouring that tasty white into a mayonnaise jar or a coffee mug. Get yourself some quality wine glasses.
Sure out, man.
Something with a stem and one that curves inward. Helps you take in the aromas or makes you look like you know what you're doing. Sipping.
Y'all, the phone is getting hot again, man. So the live may cut off.
Right after.
If it does,
you want to have a go-to.
Give it about a good 3 to 5 minutes, man.
Now, whether from a cookbook, ask someone else to teach you. You want to have 1 or 2 things you can cook that you're proud of. Having some friends over, and then special ladies coming over. You don't want to be scrambling for something. You want to get that confident in. You should have and when you're at home.
I don't have I only go-to recipe. That's honestly one of the biggest things that I want to conquer this year, is I want to learn how to cook. All right, or at least have about three. I want 3 signature dishes that, you know, just I do, and I want it to be like my own. Like, I don't want it to be like I know most of the time, you know, people got like the shrimp Alfredo, the spaghetti, or some type of pasta or something like that. I want it to be unique. Like, I want to have 3, again, dishes that just knock people's socks off, and I definitely got to have some type of elegant meal in there as well, man. Let me tell you something. We coming, man. We coming with the smoke this year, bro. We come with the smoke this year. Every single last thing, we just checking them doggone boxes off. I'm telling you, checking them off. Let's get it.
I definitely need a dock kit. The dock kit is absolutely necessary, in my opinion, for guys of all ages.
So basically what that is, man, just anything that you normally use when it comes to grooming. That could be fingernail filer, nail clipper, clippers, you know, shave your face or whatever, man, or, you know, cut your hair. Just basically little, almost like really small, like toiletries almost. Would that be considered like a toiletry bag? Sort of, kind of? But yeah.
A range of grooming products at home and bathroom, or even better, have to take your grooming products with you when you go. It keeps your grooming products together, and it separates it from your clothes when you throw them in the bag. Every man, no matter what the age,
I definitely need one.
40, must have dock. Another thing I highly suggest you have at the age of 40, an actual camera. You know, I'm not talking about the camera.
We got that covered.
I love the ability to be able to take pictures of great memories, but I don't need something that has a Wi-Fi or phone connection at the same time. There's nothing more annoying than being in the middle of taking a great picture. On top of that, learning how to use the camera, especially for me, has helped with creativity and is an extra skill. And who knows, I might use that camera to start a YouTube channel. And last, but certainly not least, things every guy should know, at the age of 40, got something a little bit more utilitarian. Definitely want to have a pocket knife. Now, I know it seems pretty simple, but you can't imagine how many times you're going to find a pocket knife coming in handy.
Pocket knife.
Whether it's opening packages or cutting rope to tie something to the top of the car, you will use a pocket knife more than you think. I find myself using mine 2 or 3 times a week. I think it's indispensable. So in my opinion, every guy, especially by the age of 40, needs a pocket knife.
I thought it was on the side.
Okay, so there you have it. My list of 15 things every guy should own by the age of 40. Make sure you let me know in the comment sections what you would add or subtract to this list. As always, I hope you enjoyed the video. If so, hit that like button. Helps the channel.
Yeah, y'all, we're back, man. Again, my apologies. Phone just it overheated again. We're gonna do something about that. I may get another phone or something soon. We'll see. Everybody's scamming me today. Let me wrap this video up real quick. But yeah, man, that was basically just Jeff, your style OG, just basically going through, you know, different things that he feels like every man, 15 things that every man should own by the age of 40. Again, a lot of things that he was saying, I completely agree with, man. Completely agree with. Some of those things I'm actually going to work on myself, man. But that passport, them suits that he was speaking about, man, you know, the tuxedo, and, you know what I'm saying, the go-to tailored suit. Definitely going to be working on a few more of those, man. We definitely got to get that. But we got a lot of stuff that's brewing up right now, man. I'm going to, as soon as I put this video out, You Can't Break Me, after that video drops, guys, it'll open up a lot more a lot more things, man, that I can go ahead and knock out and go ahead and do. So as soon as we put that out, man, the sooner the better. But yeah, all of my time and my energy and everything is pretty much going towards that right now, man. Making sure that that video turns out decent. You know what I mean? But anyway, man, I'm gonna go ahead and head on over to this doggone little part time. Yeah, I'm working later today, which is, you know, I know, kind of weird. That's all right, cause it's all good. I'm just gonna leave it at that. But yeah, man, y'all be blessed. Y'all be beautiful. Thank you guys so much for chiming in. Thanks again for the likes, man. Um, Again, I do apologize for the issue that we're having with this doggone phone, man, continuing to overheat or whatnot. But I'm gonna end this video right here, guys. Y'all be blessed. Y'all be beautiful, and I'll catch you in the next one. Peace.